What's up, everyone? It's Cameron. Welcome back to Fowler Garage. Hope you're having a great day. And today we're going to be taking a look at a 2023 Ram 1500 TRX. This truck here in front of me is a 2023 Ram 1500 TRX. This one has the level 2 package, so meaning it's the top of the line trim. Ram had the level 1, which was the more base TRX. And then the level 2, which got you all the features like adaptive cruise control and some other nice amenities. This one is finished in Hydro Blue Pearl. It has a couple accessories added that weren't on the truck originally, like the side steps, the ram bar, as well as the hood graphic and the rear bedside graphic. On this truck specifically, the rear bedside graphic is off of an Ignition Edition, which was a special edition of the truck in 2022. You wouldn't traditionally see this on a Hydro Blue truck, just it has been added on this one specifically. Then it has the ram bar, one of my favorite things on these trucks, and then it's got the traditional TRX hood graphic has been added. I'm super excited making a video about a TRX today because honestly the TRX is like my favorite vehicle ever built. Like some people, their dream vehicle is to someday be able to buy that Lamborghini, that McLaren, that's their ultimate goal, the like I've made it thing. For me, it would be to own one of these because honestly I just think they're so cool. I'm a truck guy. I love my Ram trucks and I love the Hellcat engine, and this really just gives you all of it. Because before, when I was trying to come up with like, you know, what would my dream car be, it was like, well, I love the Charger Hellcat, but it's like I love trucks, so I was kind of like this conflicting view of what was my favorite. And then Ram released this and I was like, this is it. Like, this is just like the coolest thing I think on the market, and if I ever own one of these, I'll be able to say I've made it, because this is just my kind of be-all end-all dream. Underneath the TRX for suspension, you'll find a partnership between Bilstein and Ram for these active terrain dynamic shocks. They're the Bilstein Blackhawk E2s. I love these because you get the Ram logo, the TRX logo. I just think they're so cool. And then you come out here, you get a set of Goodyear Wranglers. This truck is running a set of studded winter tires right now. Traditionally, it would not have these from the factory. But this one's got a set of studded winter tires for that Canadian winters where you get all that ice on the roads. TRX is a great off-road truck, but no matter what, get those studs in there, makes it an even better off-road truck once the winter comes. It's got a set of the Ram kind of rock slider bed step combination. Love these. This truck did not have it on it originally. It's just a nice kind of little add-on that makes it really nice. And then you've got the regular Ram logo there. And my favorite thing about the TRX is you really get to see how much wider it is than a regular Ram. Because like a Rebel or like a Sport, the fender would just keep going straight here, but you really get to see how the TRX fender kind of bulges out. If you flip around to the back here, you get to see the same thing. You can see it a little bit here. You can kind of see it there. If we come around to the back of the truck, you'll be able to see it even better. You can see how much, like, because where that tail light is would be flush if this was a regular Ram. But you can see it really, this angle right here really shows you how much the fenders in this truck really stick out. This truck's got the Mopar flush mounted tonneau cover, not a factory option, something you have to do if you want to have a tonneau cover as well as the ram bar. You could not get that from the factory, and the best way to do it, for those who are wondering, is if you get the ram bar and then you get the Mopar flush mount tonneau cover. Perfect combination, works really well. I honestly could stand here all day and just stare at the back of this truck. I think this is one of the best looking angles on the TRX because you can see how much the fenders flare out. You can see the back end with the ram bar, the big tires. It really just gives you an overall view as to how big this truck really is, because they're honestly massive. They're horribly impractical for somebody to have as their only vehicle, but I personally love them, and I just think that's something that you look over if you really love these trucks. So if you got to go into a city, just kind of deal with it, because they're just such a cool truck. They've got the regular taillights like every other Ram. You can really tell it's TRX by the massive exhaust tips. Comes with a spare tire underneath. Some of them, if you option them, you could get a spare tire carrier in the bed. Not a super common option, as most people kind of want the bed space. I know you see a lot of trucks that had them. People just take them out because you got to fit stuff in the bed. You bought a truck, right? And then the front angle I think is great too. Like, it's just an unreal looking truck. Nothing really has the kind of presence that these trucks do on the road. Like, they're just huge. There's not really, that's why I've spent a lot of time trying to state it, because there's not really a way to describe just how big these trucks really are. So a brief history lesson on the TRX. It was released in 2021. Overall, they made a couple changes here and there, but for the most part, the truck remained the same until its final year of 2024. The TRX retained the 6.2 liter supercharged V8 throughout the entire time, and it has now been replaced in 2025 by the Ram 1500 RHO. Overall, a very similar truck, with some design changes, of course, as Ram redesigned their trucks in 2025. But overall, the biggest difference is it has the inline-six Hurricane engine. That brings out 540 horsepower, opposed to the TRX's is 702 horsepower. I think those trucks are great. They're awesome trucks. But what it also does, I think it makes the TRX a lot more special because of the fact that it really kind of is Ram's end to the huge high horsepower V8s. Under the hood of this beast is a 6.2 liter supercharged Hemi V8 engine producing 702 horsepower. Most people know it commonly as it's referred to as the Hellcat engine, which first came out in the Charger and Challenger in 2015, and since has evolved into other vehicles like the Grand Cherokee Trackhawk, the Hellcat Durango, and of course, my personal favorite, this truck here, the Ram TRX. These trucks are absolutely beautiful inside. You'll find the Harman Kardon sound system, great sounding speaker system. You got this nice kind of Alcantara material here throughout there, leather wrapped everything. The steering wheel, love it as well. Leather wrap, suede Alcantara up top, fully digital instrument cluster. Beautiful seats. Again, leather Alcantara, TRX embroidered in the seat. Same goes for the center console with these really cool, each truck has its own badge with its VIN number in it. Super cool, love that. And then this truck, which something very rare for a TRX in Canada, is for it to not have a sunroof. Like 99% of the TRXs I've seen in Canada have had sunroofs. This one strangely does not. I'm kind of here for it because I like cars that have quirky little things that most don't. This one doesn't have a sunroof, so I think that's awesome. This one has the 12-inch touchscreen there in the middle, trailer steering, trailer brake. This here is for your TRX drivetrain modes and four-wheel drive options, as well as your launch control. It's got the red button like all the Hellcats do. And then over there, it's got your little TRX badge. This truck is missing an option in the interior, which is the carbon package, as well as the red interior accents. The carbon package would mean that piece over there would be carbon fiber. This one doesn't have it. And then you would have where these gray little piping kind of stitching is here, that would be red. I personally like this spec. It'd be nice to have the carbon fiber, but I think it looks great inside. Really great combo. And sadly, my review of the 2023 Ram 1500 TRX comes to an end. I truly love this truck. They're really my favorite vehicle out there. Like I said before, it's really my dream to own one of these someday. Drop a comment down below with what you think of the truck, what your favorite kind of dream vehicle is, and please remember to like and subscribe. Until next time, have a great day. And I hope you all didn't think I was going to forget the best part. I just had to save it for the end. We got to have the cold start, well, warm start of the TRX. Like, that is literally the best sounding thing on the planet to me.